All right, so I just did a video with this trend about Stranger Things and like your favorite season, your least favorite, and it's getting a lot of attention, and I love that. Um, but this particular slide I made is getting a lot of attention, where I called Will my worst, pretty much my least favorite character on the show, and I honestly want to explain why I feel that way because I really don't understand how he is so many people's favorites. And before I get into this has nothing to do with Noah Schnapp or whatever controversial things he has said online. This plays nothing into that at all. I also want to say when I was doing this list, I didn't really want to pick like a side character that's barely been in the show, like Will's dad. People are saying in the comments, it's like he's first of all, I like his role for what he was in, but he's just not big enough in the show. And people are like Papa. Obviously I don't like Papa as a person, but as a character, I enjoy his scenes, and I think he moves the plot forward, and he's a very interesting character. But as for the character of Will, I think he's just not an interesting or character to even root for really at all. First of all, I think if you're gonna take out the four boys, the main four boys, I think Will really just doesn't have that distinct personality that like the other three have. Like Mike is the leader, Dustin like figures stuff out and he is like the comedic relief. And Lucas is like, he has the slingshot, he has the gadgets, like he does stuff like that. But Will, he's really just more of a plot device. Like he feels his neck when stuff with the upside down is going on. I really only see him as a plot device and just the kid who can sense stuff and is just put in very shitty situations. Now, season two was for sure his best season, but for the majority of it, he wasn't even Will. He was a spy. Season three, in the beginning, you get a little bit of him, feeling like he's not fitting in with everyone because he pretty much lost childhood. And I wish they went deeper into that, but instead, in like the fifth episode, they just totally get rid of that because he feels, that stuff is going on with the upside down. And season four, of course, his worst season. He just doesn't really do anything. And of course, season one, he's barely in it. I just do not understand like why I should like Will as much. I think he's just kind of a poorly written character and just serves more for the plot. But it looks like Will is getting a lot more to do in season five. Hopefully, they dive deeper in just to Will's character and not just use him to move the plot forward or use him to like explain what's going on with the Upside Down or Vecna. But if that continues, then Will still be my least favorite character on the show.